Strata. Strata is something that not many people understand, and they usually think it's the worst thing ever. But what people really need to do, it's research. What I mean with research, first educate themselves about what strata really is there for. Strata is there to maintain a building, to when you're buying into a complex, after 10 years, that complex, just like a house, needs maintenance. And you looking for the cheapest strata available building will usually end up taking you to a building that has very low maintenance or has been low maintained, so it's falling apart. What another thing that very low strata attracts, it's elderly people and retirees. Unless they're downsizers that they are going to go and live in there and have a big bank account in the future, the issue with having too many retirees in a building is that that building will easily deteriorate. Why? Because whenever the building needs something to be fixed, a new lift, new carpets, new painting, anything in a strata complex costs a lot more than it would cost in a house. Not because they want to charge you more, but because the tradies, in order to go into a building like that, they need specific insurances. And those insurances and liabilities cost a lot of money. Therefore, they need to charge for it. So nothing comes cheap. And when you have a lot of retirees in a building, they will end up not being able to afford any of those expenses because they are on a pension. Therefore, they can't help you. So you need to have a look and really choose a building that either has a big sinking fund. And when I say a big sinking fund, an accountant will help you look into that. But if you have, like, let's say 20 plus units, like anything between 20 and 30 units, would be great if your sinking fund had over 300K in it. Why? Because if you needed to replace a lift, at least you have the money there to do so. And so these are little things. Remember, the money in the sinking fund adds value to your unit. The strata money adds value to your unit. It's not the other way around. And unfortunately, people have been taught the opposite. Now, in the past, the strata policies were very different. Now they're changing. And little by little, like everything in life, we learn how to do better. So you can't just put everything in the bad basket. You just need to educate yourself. And when you move into a strata building, you need to be the educated person that comes on board and really participates of the communal living. That's why you're choosing to live in a strata building, because you're going to be sharing some responsibilities with all the other owners, because all of you own together. So it's much more of a community style living than just I own my own home, I do whatever I want. In my next video, I'm going to talk about building reports.